All right, this is the plate-loaded leg press on the Precor. So first adjustment is here on the seat. If you want to bring this up, this is a little bit easier if you have poor posture, but it does put a little bit more compression in your hips. Here, you can open up the hips, but it is a little bit harder on the lower back sometimes if you have poor posture. And then here, when we take a seat inside, set up your feet somewhere in the middle, give it a press, and then here are your safeties. So these safeties will allow you to go all the way down. Now don't worry if you end up getting too tired, it does stop. So you're not gonna crush yourself unless you have really poor flexibility, but give it that squeeze, and then you can lock it in like so. So these are your safeties and you're good to go. From there, you don't have to have weights on both sides. So if it's ever, this is too light and 2 plates would end up being too heavy, and you only want 1 on each side, that's fine. You can just put 1 plate on the side. It's all connected, so you're not gonna really notice the difference. All right, now feet position here. If I go higher, this will engage more hamstrings. So kind of like that other leg press. You can go up and down, a little bit more hamstrings, sometimes a little bit more inner thigh. The lower you go, you'll feel more quads. Okay, I like it somewhere in the middle, where I put my toes just on the curve, and I have my heel and my outer foot on the flat portion. So I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a little bit of a curve to this. And we go up and down, and then that just allows me to kind of push through my full foot. So this is my preferred foot position, but you'll notice a lot of people will go wide and up here because they want to engage more hamstrings and also take some pressure off their knees. Core position, kind of crunch in. You want to engage some of your abdominal. You can lean back as well when you're going up and down, but I generally like to get people to use their core at the same time. So even if you're leaning back to relax your neck, kind of keep your rib cage depressed. So pulling that in or pushing it down, and make this a core exercise. Instead of making it passive where it's only for your legs and you're never working your core, because it's really easy to do that here. We want to try and engage our core so we can treat it like a squat, and you can prepare yourself for barbells. So if I'm squeezing tight here, I'm only bringing the weight down as far as my abs can hold. If my abs have to let go to bring the weight all the way down, I've now gone down too low. So bringing it up and down, but only going within the range of what my core will allow.